Hey guys, this is Faith Hunter and welcome to Spiritually Fly Sequences. Today's sequence will focus on the legs and core. Now, this is more of an intermediate practice, and as you can see, I kind of changed the scenery up. This is my yoga studio, Embrace Yoga DC. But as always, even with an intermediate practice, be mindful of how you move, breathe, of course, and do what feels best for your body. Take your time and let's get started. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat. Bring your palms together right at your heart center and find your mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet together or slightly apart. Inhale the arms high over your head, arch back. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Take your time, lift up halfway and prepare. Step your right leg all the way behind you, come into a low lunge and move those hips if you'd like. Exhale, take a twist, left arm to the sky. Actively reach back through your right heel. Lower your left hand to the mat and step back for downward facing dog, both feet at the back of your mat. Plank pose on the inhale, exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin, and lift your heart up for a king cobra. Curl the toes, draw the hips back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale and exhale. Slowly step your right foot forward and then bring your left foot to meet it. Bow forward over both legs. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, and then exhale, bow forward once again. Lift up halfway and prepare. Slide your left leg behind you. Find a little movement in those hips. And then send your right arm up to the sky, left palm to the mat, taking your twist. Reach through your left heel. Bend deep into your right knee. Lower the right palm to the mat. Right foot joins your left for downward dog at the back of your mat. Plank pose, shoulders over your wrist. Exhale, lower your knees and chest to the earth. Press into the tops of your feet, lift your heart up for Cobra pose. Twist a little bit, move your shoulders. Curl the toes, lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. Step your left foot forward, then bring that right to meet it. Bow forward at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise, come up to stand. This is a flow, guys, so take your time. Exhale, fold over your legs. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Step your right leg all the way behind you. Slowly rise, come up to a high lunge. Palms can press together if that's comfortable for your shoulders. Arch back and lift your chest. Hands to the mat. Step into plank pose. Arms bend by your rib cage for Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, or stay with your Cobra. Curl the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Send your heels towards the earth and draw the hips back for your down dog. Deep inhale, rise into your toes. Walk or float those feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold over both legs. Come all the way up to stand, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Take your time, move mindfully. Lift up halfway and prepare. Step your left leg all the way back. Ground down through your right foot, rise up for your high lunge. Peel your chest up to the sky. Press the palms together, find a little more opening through the front of the body. Lower your hands to the earth. Right foot joins your left for plank. Arms bend for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or Cobra pose. Curl the toes, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Relax your neck. Gaze right between your inner thighs or your belly button. Inhale, rise onto your toes. Gaze forward now. Walk or float your feet to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold over your legs. Come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep the arms over your head. Interlace your fingers now and press the palms up and out. Find a little more activity here by sinking your hips and hinging from your hip crease. Straighten your legs, fold forward, press the palms behind you, reaching your pinky fingers up and over your head. Shift your weight forward a little bit so you feel the opening in the back of your legs. Release the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Walk back or float into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. Draw your knee into your chest and step your foot between your hands. Inhale up, high lunge. Reach through your fingertips now. Sweep your right arm back alongside your right hip and lean forward so you're hinging from your hip crease. The left arm is right there alongside your ear. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, rise back up into your high lunge and open the body into Warrior Two, bending deep into your right knee, arms wide. Reach your right fingertips forward, side angle, lower your right forearm to your thigh, left arm over your head. Now you can stay right here or work those obliques by taking your right arm up and framing your head. It's a quickie here, palms to the mat, arms bend for Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in, exhale. Lift your left leg up to the sky, knee comes to your chest, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge, ground down through your right foot. Sweep your left arm alongside your hip. Lean forward, reaching your right fingertips up at an angle and past your knee, hovering over your left thigh. Sweep both arms back over your head and then open into Warrior Two, bending deep into that left leg, arms wide. Side angle, left forearm to the thigh, or take that arm off your thigh, frame your head, and hover here, working your obliques. Press down through your right foot. When you're done, hands to the mat. Step back for plank. Arms bend for Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling your down dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. Draw your knee into your chest again. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale up, high lunge. This one's a little different. Both arms are going to frame your head and you're going to lean over your right thigh. Draw your belly into your spine. Then sweep your right arm alongside your hip. Swing it wide and open into Warrior Two. Lift your right arm up to the sky, Peaceful Warrior. Straighten your right leg now, transitioning into Triangle Pose. Press down through the outer edge of your left foot and peel your heart past your fingertips. Sweep your left arm up and over your head. Draw your left rib cage back. Now lower both hands to the floor. Both legs are straight. Forward fold over your right leg. This is kind of a wider pyramid pose here. Step your right leg back for plank pose. Bend the arms for Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and curl your toes over for downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. Sweep your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee into your chest. Step your foot between your hands. Both arms rise. Hang out here in your high lunge and then lean forward, hovering over your left thigh. Sweep your left arm alongside your hip. Continue to reach forward with your right fingertips. Then swing it wide and open for Warrior Two. Draw your lower belly in, left arm to the sky, Peaceful Warrior. Straighten your front leg, lower your left fingertips to the mat, right arm to the sky, hanging out here in Triangle Pose. Press through your right foot, sweep your right arm over your head, draw your right rib cage back, breathe deeply. Be mindful not to lock out that front knee, and then lower over your left leg, spinning onto the ball of your right foot. Both legs are straight. Deep breath in, exhale. Slide that left leg back for plank pose. Arms bend for Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Curl the toes and draw your hips back. Downward dog. Give yourself a moment here, and when you're ready, rise onto your toes. Walk or float your feet to the front of your mat and fold over both legs. Come all the way up to stand. Arms rise and exhale. Hands to your heart center. Add in our last bit of fire here. Bend your knees, find your chair pose. Sweep the arms high over your head, sink into your hips, and interlace your fingers, pressing the palms up. Rise onto the balls of your feet. Send the hips back and lean forward a little bit more. Sweep the arms alongside your hips. Continue to lean forward as you rise into the balls of your feet. Now slowly straighten your legs for skydiver pose. And then exhale, fold forward over your legs. Slowly take your time. Rise up, come to stand. Lift the arms over your head. Exhale. Press your palms to your heart center. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Now that you're all done with this, feel free to jump over and do my Yin Yoga practice that is designed for stretching out the hips. Trust me, it'll feel great after this practice. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and of course subscribe so you can receive more of my yoga, meditation, and lifestyle tips. You can also find and connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, where I am Spiritually Fly. And of course, you can find me on Twitter, where I am Faith Hunter Yoga. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me here. And you know, we are in this together. So let's continue to get spiritually fly.